Hello, flickin' fanatics, and welcome back to another reaction with me, Jesse Swift, sleep deprived and half alive. As per usual, we are going to be reacting to the second episode of Andor. Very excited to watch more of this. The first episode was really cool. It wasn't a lot of outright action, but there was a building of suspense. We get some feelings as to who Cassian is as a character, the struggles he's facing right now, and just where he is in his life. And I am all in. It's very fascinating. We're learning a little bit about this planet that is a bit more primitive, I think, and it's Canary, I think, and Cassian's looking for a sister. There's just a lot of interesting elements and things being set up, a lot of which really wasn't shown in the trailers. Can't wait to dive into it more. So without any further ado, guys, right before we get started, make sure that you like this video. Helps us a ton. Comment down below. We love to hop in the conversation, get involved, and have some great discourse and things like that. And then subscribe if you haven't already. We do reactions, reviews, open water cooler talks, all kinds of fun things on the channel, so stay tuned for those. And let's get going on the show. Alright, a recap. I feel like I just saw this. It says dramatic music playing, but I know they're not going to do a crawl. Oh yeah, this is just the Andor opening, which is, it's very simple, but I like it. And it's a theme very different. I think the Boba Fett and the Mandalorian theme had kind of similar tone and vibe. Andor is definitely, it's different, and the show feels different. And I remember thinking that Mandalorian was our gritty show, and it's somewhat, but this show really is exploring the, I keep using the same terms, I'm sorry, but like the lived in feeling. Like I feel like I can reach out and touch everything that's on screen, and you can tell that they didn't really use the volume, that these are built sets and locations. All right, so we're going back to what I think is a flashback. Gonna go check out that crashed ship. Whoa. What's this? What's going on here? I'm guessing maybe they haven't been out this way. Looks like this big industrialized place. Alright, so as good as most of this looks, that definitely looked like a painting. Oh, this was the very first trailer for Andor. We saw this. Assuming this works like their town clock. It's very melodic, I like it. Boom, boom. Get out of it. Cool little Star Wars vultures back there. This must be like curfew or something. Just end of the workday across the city.
Let's do this. Why don't we do something fun tomorrow night?
Bro, sus. I hate to break it to you, man, but your girl's got an agenda. She's got some other stuff going on, bigger than you. He's gonna make a report. Not the only problem, but one of the main problems with having prequel shows and stuff like this is some of the suspense is taken away a little bit, because it's like, okay, we know he lives to a point. Same with like Obi-Wan.
Hey, me.
I am Petunia. You look great. I think that's Fiona Shaw, right?
But no.
Bubba Bix.
Bastards about Canary.
Ooh, she used a bad language word.
Wait. B, where is she?
Comms access trouble. Calculating reroute.
I powered down. Man, B2 Emo is just a mess.
I messed up.
Messed up, AA Andor.
I wasn't looking for a fight. Listen.
All right, we're on to the second episode of Andor now, so I'd love to hear what you guys thought about the first episode. Are you liking the show so far? After, once we get through all 3 episodes, where does it rank in your Star Wars shows compared to the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Obi-Wan? I'm really liking it. It's different in all the best ways. Hey, Like the video. This guy he's gonna be a problem. Is this where you report stuff? Or make call outs. I love that how old everything looks in retro, but then they can bring up like a fully rendered image like that. Star Wars is silly. That's fun. I think a lot of people are way too I don't know, in their own heads, up their own butts about it. Are those literal like blue raspberries in there? Need to find other ways of just saying this feels so different from Star Wars. It feels like its own unique Star Wars show. Oh my gosh. Is there actually relations in Star Wars? Something that we talk about a lot is there needs to be more, yearning and acknowledgement of the fact that we don't need to see sex in Star Wars, but like acknowledgement that it happens. Babies come from people, and there's just a lot of lack of intimacy and chemistry in Star Wars, which I think is part of something that makes it feel very fantastical and very removed. So the more you add real life elements, the more the show feels relatable or real, and you can, find your way in, I suppose.
And the best way to keep the blade sharp is to use it. So
This guy gives me the ick. Gotta be honest. Alright, BD, you all powered up, ready to go? What are you doing, Cassian? You're always up to something. What's that? I feel like every other scene. What's that? Where are we? Who's that? Something Imperial. Are we gonna see stormtroopers show up? Or... No, well, how old's Cassian? Would they be stormtroopers right now? Would they still be clone troopers? I'm trying to think of the timeline. Or how old Cassian is, I guess. It's not a... I'm trying to think how many. So there's what, 20 years between episode 3 and 4? Or Rogue One? I think they'd be clone troopers. We'll see. Maybe we won't see. Maybe this is something else. Come on. I like the flashback stuff's cool, but it's just like we get like 2 minutes at a time. I love Stetlin's pronunciation of everything. Cassian Andor. And all I know from the early preview I saw when I went and saw Rogue One re-release is that he's definitely highly involved in the rebellion, but I don't know much about his character. Cool walking stick. Seeing Stellan, though, just makes me want to see Dune Part 2. I don't know why this guy cracks me up. Hiya. Weird, bro. You're weird. Weird vibes.
Couldn't sleep.
So go to another room. Don't just sit there in the dark corner. Man, I don't like this guy until somebody gives me a reason to.
Okay.
Yeah. Just tired. What's up this morning?
Just got a few errands to run. Won't be long.
She needs to get more creative with her excuses. Errands. Got errands.
You have credits for Marva. You need to tell me where you're hiding them.
Because we don't want someone else to find Marva's credits, do we?
Somebody in the comments tell me who voices B2 Emo. I must know.
If I can bring them myself, I will. But if I can't,
Really sounds familiar.
to get back, she's gonna wonder where you are.
Oh, you know, I completely forgot about. I think they confirmed we won't see him in this season, but maybe next season is K2SO. I want to see how they meet. I think it's covered in a comic, but you know, Star Wars has been fast and loose with their canon lately. Oh, little Bantha toy. That looks like it might be from his homeworld, Canary stick or something. Yep. Okay. Well, great work, Jesse. Excellent detective skills. Well, there's some dead people that don't look Imperial necessarily, but this might be the Canaris people's first real interaction with people of another world, because it looks like, you know, they haven't gotten to the point of space travel. This kind of reminds me of Star Trek, and you know how they're not supposed to interact with primitive worlds because it can vastly affect their trajectory, and there's a word for that. The Prime Directive? The Prime Directive. I think that's right. Hella dead. Somebody's gonna be alive though. I think the person back there is fidgeting. Yep. Look out behind you. Oh no. Oh, well, you suck. Bruh, stop. Damn. The porcupine him. Give him that acne pressure. Extra pressure. Oh no. Now I understand when some of the early reviews came out, and I saw some saying that they had to remind themselves they were watching Star Wars. And yeah, it's like when you see a ship or like certain emblems, you go, oh yeah, this is Star Wars. But a lot of this just feels like a unique sci-fi story, which I think is really what, at least some of us, I can speak for myself, I wanted from Star Wars. It's not all just about Easter eggs and Jedis and things.
Mining. Everyone died. Abandoned and considered toxic.
Well, here's your subtle exposition. Everybody's interesting. What is that? Oh, it's the guys.
He may not appear to be a formidable opponent.
This is like a whole nother force that we've never seen before. It's kind of interesting. We're used to just, it's always troopers versus our heroes. This is another sect of law officers.
Andor should be considered armed and dangerous. We will have the element of surprise.
They should have said Cassian should be considered armed and or dangerous. I'm a walking, like, that husky meme just all the time. Especially in the morning when I'm just running off of 5 a.m. Celsius. Speech, speech, speech.
And, Justin.
Justice.
Best of luck to us all.
Rah, rah. Great work, man. Good stuff. They're all very moved. And that one guy just, it's like Matthew McConaughey. Mm-hmm. There's always somebody on the public transportation that's too friendly. And you're like, bro, I'm just trying to listen to my iPod. Let me listen to this new Mumford & Sons album. What's he looking for? Where is he? What is it? A city. Oh, okay. A bop. Absolutely. Nice. Is that the end of the second episode already? Oh, second episode came fast. Okay. I was just wondering when that was going to come up. So written by Tony Gilroy, as we know, from Rogue One, created by Tony Gilroy. Awesome. He's doing an exceptional job. All right. Another episode down. So that was episode 2 of Andor. Liking it. I'm getting really invested in it. The show seems to, at least for me, be going by quicker and quicker because I keep waiting for what's coming next and having a great time with it. The quality of the show, both in front of and behind the camera, seems exceptional. The performances are really good. What I like is I haven't seen any like stunt performances. Like sometimes, you get a Bill Burr or Flea in Obi-Wan, and it's just like, oh, hey, cool, look, it's that person. And they really stand out. And not always for the best reasons. And this show is, as far as I can tell thus far, 2 episodes in, got 1 more to go, recording today, and it's been seamless. The dialogue is very well written. I haven't seen a lot of lapse in logic in the show, which a lot of times is my biggest issue with Star Wars. Is I'm watching, I'm like, why are you doing this? This doesn't make sense. And I think it's really important that to get invested in a show that it tells a cohesive, believable story. Now, whether that's a fantasy or a sci-fi environment, you still need to tell that story. One of the reasons that for a long time people were very into Game of Thrones before they, pooped the bed at the end, and why we're excited for House of the Dragon. Anyways, which we're covering on this channel. You get reviews, reactions, things like that. Anyways, great episode. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Make sure to like this video. That is one of the biggest things you can do for the channel. And subscribe if you haven't already. If that button's red, make sure to turn it gray. And pew pew. All right, until next time, keep it real, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.